Your Country 1039 KGRT. That's Haley Witters and everything she ain't.
Time now for the question of the day.
Yes, my friends, it is question of the day time. And our question of the day, well, comes from something interesting that I saw online. You see, every generation has a bit of nostalgia, right? The newer generations are just basically not getting it, right? They're missing out on the nostalgia that, say, like boomers would walk 10 miles to school in 2 feet of snow, barefoot, uphill both ways. We've heard the stories, right? Well, there's a thread on social media where millennials and Gen X are talking about all of the things from their childhood that Gen Z will never get to experience. Yeah. A few of those highlights in there. Well, basically not having everything that you've done uploaded to the internet. Thank you, YouTube, for that one. Actually, very thankful that YouTube was not around when I was a kid. That would be, wow, that's just not good, not good. Or how about musical involvement? Sure, you can listen to any song you want at just about any time, but the idea of buying that new CD, or dare I say, cassette. I used to love the smell of cassettes, right? Also, checking the TV guide, find out what's on TV, or the excitement of getting back some film that you had to send off to get developed. Yeah, waiting for those pictures to come in and the excitement when you get that package. Yeah, there's a few things that are out there that perhaps we feel a little nostalgic for, but the Gen Z guys and gals will never get to experience those. So my question for you is, what are some of the things from your childhood that Gen Z will never get to experience? Go ahead and give me your answers to our question of the day. 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. You can call them in. You can text them in as well. And as always, we are up live on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So you can go ahead and leave your comments there as well. But let me know your answers to our question of the day. What are some of the things from your childhood that Gen Z, well, they're just going to miss out on? They're never going to get to experience those. That is our question of the day. All right, exclusively up on our social media pages right now. So what is it? What are some of those things like answering the phone? Well, answering the phone in general, because some people don't do that these days. I get accused of that one a lot. But also just answering the wall phone, racing to have that one phone that is in the house that is connected there to see who can answer it first. My brother and sister used to do that all the time. I'm not saying that, one or two of them may have run into a wall on accident while racing for the phone, but it may have happened. It may have happened. I can confirm nor deny. But yeah, that's one of those things that Gen Zs, they're never going to get to experience the joy of that one. Or how about just being out and about outside, where your parents would say, here's your bicycle, or here's this, go out and play. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, that is definitely something that they're not going to experience. Our kids these days are not going to understand that for sure. But what is it? What are some of the things that you had in your childhood that the new generation, Gen Z, is just never going to get to experience? Go ahead and let me know your answers. Once again, you can call those in on our hotline. You can text those in on our text line. And, of course, you can always just leave a comment below on our social media pages here as well. Already got a text message that says 8-track tapes and rotary dial phones. Yeah, that's one thing that they will not understand. If you give a kid these days a rotary dial phone, they're going to ask, where's the screen and how do I know who to call? What number am I going to call? Because there's no phone book that's automatically attached to your phone. Oh, there's another one right there. Having to remember phone numbers or not forget your home phone number. I did that once. I forgot my home phone number. Took me forever to get that ride home. In the meantime, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world right now. Let's see. What is that? Oh, Mom just came up with a good one. Beautiful penmanship. Yeah, who out there is writing cursive in that very nice handwriting right there? Oh, good call. Good one on Mom. Great job there. But like I said, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in and around the world. The Sun says that ChatGPT has an evil twin called Worm GPT. Uh-oh. A hacker created the evil artificial intelligence. It embeds itself in emails and bank accounts and looks for ways to steal money and personal information. That is an evil AI. But cyber experts are asking people to update their security programs. So always make sure you get your updates in. Also saw Daily Mail says the new iPhone 15 is going to be available in pink, blue, black, red, and white. Lime green color may also become available. No word on a release date. Well, I'd expect sometime in the fall. Variety magazine also says the new Barbie movie is going to make $100 million during its upcoming opening weekend. Well, I don't know about that. Oppenheimer is expected to make about $50 million, but I guess that's what everybody's making. Has to make that choice. Is it going to be Barbie or is it going to be Oppenheimer? Or like me, am I just going to catch up on all the movies I'm already behind on? Also saw that Jamie Lee Curtis recently congratulated her Freaky Friday co-star Lindsay Lohan on the birth of her son. Oh yeah, that's right. They were in that movie together, weren't they? And I also just saw that Floyd Mayweather Jr. recently spent $7 million at a Gucci store in South Africa. He hired a team of special force soldiers to guard him while shopping at the high-end mall. His net worth is about $450 million. Well, if you got the extra cash, right? You can't take it with you when you go. Well, my friends, what are your answers to our question of the day? What are some of the things that in your childhood that the new generation, these new kids, will never get to experience right now? Going a little nostalgic right now. Is it, like Mom said, beautiful penmanship? You don't see that often these days. Is it the 8-tracks and the rotary phone? Nobody knows exactly what those are. Is it basically just playing outside and running free, riding your bike everywhere around the neighborhood? That is something I think that kids are definitely missing out on. All I'm going to say is a lot of mischief was had right there, which, you know, is also the one thing about a lot of stuff not being uploaded to the internet these days. Oh, thank goodness that was not around when I was a kid. But, you know, what is it that you think Gen Zers are missing out on? Some of the experiences from our childhood. Go ahead and let me know your answers. Once again, you can go ahead and leave a comment right here on our social media pages. As always, you can text in those answers as well. Or if you wanted to go ahead and call in on the hotline, 575-523-KGRT is the number for the hotline and text line. But let me know your answers to our question